We come to this place for magic. We come to the Dyl Pickle Movie Network to laugh, to cry, to care. Because we need that, all of us. That indescribable feeling we get when the website browser opens and we go to a site we've surely been before. Not just entertained, but somehow reborn together. Marvelous movies on a small laptop screen, drafts that I can feel. Somehow, frame wrecks feel good in a place like this. Our reality television feels like the best parts of any recipe, and Best Picture nominees feel perfect and powerful, because here, they are. The Dyl Pickle Movie Network. We make YouTube better. Hello everyone, and welcome to the third annual Pickle Awards, the 2022 Pickle Awards. I know what everyone's saying. It's 2023, Dylan. These are the Pickle Awards for the movies of 2022. So 70 years from now, when I'm an old man looking back at all these, I'm going to go through by the year the movies came out, so I could say, oh, what was the year with Top Gun and Avatar 2? Oh, it was 2022. And then sift through and find this one. What a great year for movies. I mean, first off, thank you all for watching. I'm Dylan Randazzo. I'm the host. I should introduce myself first before I go rambling into tangents. I didn't prepare anything. I don't have notes written down or anything like that. I'm not going to do a little comedy bit because that's just not me. My bit was the opening that you all just saw, and thank you so much to Kelsey Kilpatrick, my co-host for Marvelous Movie Mondays, for doing that opening and helping me film that. I mean, we did film it yesterday at 11 p.m. For a screening of Cocaine Bear. So thank you, Kelsey, for trekking out all the way to Times Square in the bitter cold to film that with me. And of course, thank you all for everyone who tuned into the concert. We had our huge 24-hour subathon last month where you all could subscribe to earn like kind of prizes, and one of the tiers, if we hit 250 subscribers, was to unlock that pre-concert. And I put a lot of time into it, a lot of energy, getting the set list together, recording the video, and then editing, kind of fixing the audio, all that stuff. So it was really a tough job, but I'm so grateful that you guys subscribed to the channel. I wanted that to be rewarded, and I hope you enjoyed some of those tunes. And some of those tunes are nominated tonight for the Pickle Awards. The Pickle Awards, back to my original point, what a great year for film. I mean, 2022 really hit us with some amazing films from some legendary directors. I mean, you look at the 90s, some directors that won Best Director in the 90s. Directors like Steven Spielberg and James Cameron put out their passion projects this year. Another Best Director winner from 1990s, Robert Zemeckis, put out his, well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a passion project, but hey, Pinocchio gets to smell a piece of shit for 5 seconds because that made the cutting room floor. I'm not going to be shitting on all the bad movies, though, because I feel like that wouldn't be the spirit of the show. There is a category for bad movies, but it's kind of celebrating badness. You know, it's not meant to be a derogatory thing. You know, we're not going to just trash on movies. This is a place to, praise the movies. And I wanted to get you all involved. That's why there was an audience poll to get you all involved, get you all voting for these awards, because I do think it's so important that you guys get a say. This is a network. And while the Pickle Award will be my personal choice, and the nominations were obviously my choice, I did want you all to have a voice. So there are going to be some categories where our winners don't align, but that was the point of the awards. That's why they were crafted, why they were created. If you did like what you saw in the concert and you want to continue donating for the channel, I did put the Venmo down there. Totally not obligatory. That's the word, right? Sometimes I make up words. It is a little later than normal when I record stuff like this, but yes, if you feel free to donate, I mean, that would be amazing. And I will still be honoring my 24-hour subathon thing where if you donate $1, you will become I will shout you out on a future video. If you donate, I think it was $10, you become like a sponsor for the channel, and I'll put your name at every video that I do in the future. which will start next week, by the way. Next week, well, we will start the sponsors thing. I know I haven't done that yet because I was catching up from the 24-hour subathon. But as well as the tiers for unlocking podcasts and videos, I will still be honoring that if you do feel so inclined to donate. I will obviously, for $50, I will make a podcast if you're choosing. $100, I'll make a video if you're choosing. That was the perks for the subathon, and I want to carry over to this because this is a live show as well, and there are a lot of people in the chat. I see you. I'm not gonna be able to interact with you too much because I have a schedule I have to go by, but I see you, and I love all the comments so far, and thank you all for everyone who tuned into the concert as well. But back to 2022, man. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna be trashing on movies so much because this is a place to celebrate, and what a finer place to do it than my room. This is the only award show where the host wear his underwear the entire time. I'm not wearing my underwear, but hypothetically I could be. I could be Michael Keatoning it, like in Birdman. Speaking of Michael Keaton, MORBIUS is nominated tonight, everyone. It is a Pickle nominee. That is right. It is for worst film, but to become a Pickle nominee, I mean, that's a pretty big pedestal in my head because it is my awards. I mean, there are some highly acclaimed films from 2022 that did not get a single Pickle Award nomination that I enjoyed. Movies like The Vengeance, a very good film that I enjoyed quite a bit. Some documentaries, Navalny, Fire of Love, Barbarian, not picking up any Pickle Award nominations. All Quiet on the Western Front, Triangle of Sadness. I mean, these are all movies that MORBIUS has more Pickle Award nominations than. What can I say? MORBIUS, you're a Pickle Award nominee. Congratulations. I don't really know how to segue that to my next talking point. I was going to get right into the awards, but I did want to just reflect on what a great year of film it was. Like I said, it was such a great year of film, such a great year for action that I wanted to enhance the audience interaction and audience inclusion. And I wanted to make it another point where if we hit a certain amount of likes on this video, I am going to actually go to Top Gun Maverick flight school and fly with the planes. And if we hit 100, I'm going to literally fight a tiger at the end of the Pickle Awards like they did in RRR. No, I'm just kidding. No, this was all a bit. This was all a joke. That didn't land very well. And it's hard to know if these jokes are landing because you're all sitting out there laughing or not. I can't hear you either way. No. I'd sooner be seen giving The Whale Best Picture. Speaking of, great year for whales in cinema this year. I mean, we had The Whale, but not just The Whale. We had Payakan in Avatar: The Way of Water. We had two Monstros, one for Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, a really beautifully designed one. And then we had the one with the tentacles. I don't know how I brought up Zemeckis' Pinocchio twice. I need to stop that. But just beyond that, I mean, we had whales literally shooting people into the air in Wakanda Forever. I mean, it was pretty epic seeing everyone riding on those whales. We had a whale rap in Chippendale Rescue Rangers. I mean, what a big year for whales. I mean, the only animal bigger than whales this year was probably donkeys. I mean, we had EO, which was a film set entirely from the perspective of a donkey. A sad omission because I did watch it after nominations came out, so I didn't get to see it by the time I was nominating it. Probably would have gotten some nominations. I liked it a lot. The Banshees of Inisherin, it's nominated tonight for some awards. Jenny the Donkey, unfortunately not nominated, but again, great year for donkeys. Navalny, which it's tough to fit a documentary into some of these categories, but it was my favorite documentary of the year. I don't give a documentary category because I don't see enough documentaries throughout the year to feel like I have a good judgment on the 5 best. But Navalny was definitely my favorite that I saw. And again, great donkeys. I mean, we saw them dancing in Encanto. Who knew they would blow up this big 2 years later? But why don't we just get right to it? Why don't we get to the Pickle Awards? Because I know you guys are just sitting here listening to me ramble for 7.5 minutes now. So, let's get to the awards. Let's get to the award that I think makes the most sense to open the show, and that is the best movie opening. And what I wanted to do with these Pickle Awards was kind of structure it in the sense of, kind of taking you through a film, like segueing you from the origins of the film and building a film and opening a film to then ending with your cast and your picture and your director. But we're going to kind of go in some seemingly intentional order. We'll see how far we get. But the nominees for best movie opening are
Governor, light it up.
And the audience award voted by you guys for the best movie opening is Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And the Pickle Award goes to Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Those were 2 great openings, 5 great openings, really, for 2022. We're going to kick it off already with a guest. Why not? I mean, we did the best movie opening. I think it only makes sense to do the best movie closing next, even though, like I said, we're going to go in order. This is probably the one award where, we're not going to save this one for last. We're saving Best Picture for last, but technically this would be the last moment of a film, the best movie closing. These are scenes, these are shots, these are just the last things that stick with you in a movie. But we had a very eager presenter who wanted to present this award, so I'm going to hand it over now to my co-host for the show Framework here on the Dyl Pickle Movie Network. Here is Matt Chapmond to present the award for best movie closing. Take it away, Matt.
Hi. My name is Matt. You may recognize me from my bad movie show, Framework, or from Draft Day, or various other things on this channel. Not the MCU trivia show. That's that other guy. But, oh no, I mentioned if he's coming. Okay, the nominees for movie closing are... Oh, Matt. If you don't know me, my name is Matt Fisto. I'm on that drivel of a show, Marvelous Movie Mondays, on the MCU trivia matches. If you don't know who I am, that just means you're a smart person who doesn't got into those MCU movies, those little children's films, which I commend you because they're garbage. Today we're going to talk about the movie closing, best movie closing for the Pickle Awards. To be honest, the best ending of any movie I saw this year was when Black Panther Wakanda Forever finally ended. Am I right? Except before those stupid post-credit scenes that they always do. Why do they do that? Just put it in the movie, Anyway, the nominees for movie closing are...
I love you all. We love you, Chef. Just give us what we want.
The audience winner, of course, The Fabelmans. You guys just love a movie where Hollywood treats itself, if you know what I mean. Look, it was a fine film, little pet project for Steven Spielberg, but I digress. The Pickle Award winner, though, After Sun, which honestly, I commend him for. Well done.
So it seems that Matt Fisto from the MCU Trivia League has hijacked Matt. Not just hijacked this awards, but hijacked Matt himself. So Matt has a few other categories to present, but I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to see if he comes back to us. Matt, if you're with us, let me know, Matt, if you're in the chat or, I have my phone on standby. Matt, if you come back to us, let us know because I have your other categories ready to go. But I didn't want to just go right into them without you. So, all right, let's carry on. Let's continue on. The first things, the fundamentals in making a great film start with the screenplay. You need to have the story written down. You need to have the dialogue thought out, the actions put to words. So here are the nominees for Best Original Screenplay. The nominees are After Sun, The Banshees of Inisherin, Cha Cha Real Smooth, The Fabelmans, and Tar. And the audience award for Best Original Screenplay goes to The Banshees of Inisherin. And the Pickle Award goes to Tar. And now, of course, the nominations for Best Adapted Screenplay. These can be adapted from books, plays, television, or even a previous work in a franchise. Sequels do count as adaptations because they are borrowing characters. So here we go. Here are the nominations for Best Adapted Screenplay. The nominees are Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, She Said, White Noise, and Women Talking. And the audience award goes to Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. And the Pickle Award goes to Women Talking. Congratulations to both those screenplays. Next, we have a very special set of awards. So when you're going through casting after you build your script, you really want to find actors who have chemistry with one another. And these categories are all about chemistry. So I'm going to give it to someone who has been one of my co-hosts from the very beginning of the channel. And she wanted to present these awards because she's presented them every year. She does a great job presenting them. So here we go with the presentation for the Best On-Screen Couple and Best Kiss Awards. We have my co-host from Marvelous Movie Mondays, Miss Kelsey Kilpatrick. Take it away, Kels.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Kelsey, from Marvelous Movie Mondays. And I'm here because Dyl has given me the distinct honor of presenting the awards for Best On-Screen Couple and Best Kiss, which I'm handling very well, clearly. So here are the nominees for Best On-Screen Couple. Alba Baptista and Lucas Bravo, Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. Jennifer Connelly and Tom Cruise, Top Gun, Maverick. Billy Eichner and Luke McFarlane, Bros. Ke Huy Quan and Michelle Yeoh, Everything Everywhere All at Once. And Taylor Russell and Timothy Chalamet, Bones and All. And the audience award goes to Ke Huy Quan and Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. And the Pickle Award goes to Billy Eichner and Luke McFarlane for Bros. Congratulations. Oh, and here's the nominees for Best Kiss. Whatever. Park Hae-il and Tang Wei, Decision to Leave. Zoe Kravitz and Robert Pattinson, The Batman. Gabriel LaBelle and Chloe East, The Fabelmans. Margot Robbie and Lee Jun Lee, Babylon. Maria Bakalova and Amanda Stenberg, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Oh, right. And the audience award goes to Zoe Kravitz and Robert Pattinson for The Batman. And the Pickle Award goes to Chloe East and Gabriel LaBelle for The Fabelmans. Good night, everyone. I'm done.
Thank you so much, Kelsey, for presenting those two awards. Have a great rest of your night. Looks like it's going to be a fun one. So, we just did Best On-Screen Couple and Best Kiss. We gave the Best On-Screen Couple to Bros. So let's transition into some of the comedy categories. Let's talk first the Best Comedy and or Musical Actor. So these are films that are either comedies or musicals. Sometimes they're both. The nominees for Best Actor in a Comedy Musical Film are...
Tell us who tried to kill me?
Nobody tried to kill you, you vainglorious buffoon.
That's mine from Wives 1 and 3. There's Babette's from Husband 2. Wilder is ours. We're each other's fourth.
Tell me why you're here.
Because I wanted to
swallow first.
Well, I should have got off a couple months ago, but I couldn't get to the door. There isn't any room for me to breathe. Now we're gonna pick up more, yeah!
The Jeep conductor. It's fine. It's so cute. It's so good.
No, Mom, if anybody sees that, I'm gonna get put on a watch list.
And the audience award goes to Daniel Radcliffe, Weird, the Al Yankovic Story. And the Pickle Award goes to Cooper Raiff, Cha-Cha, Real Smooth. And next, to present the award for Best Actress in a Comedy Musical Film, the nominees are...
The two things I want most in the world are for you to not die first, and for Wilder to stay the way he is forever.
Do you know what you look like right now?
I don't want to know what I don't care. I don't want to know. Everything feels so good right now, I don't want it to change.
No, hang on a minute. I've come miles. Saved every penny scrubbing floors and I don't know what so I can buy this frock.
Nobody would touch Birdie with a 10-foot pole because she went on Oprah and compared herself to Harriet Tubman in spirit.
I'm not listening to this. This is quackery.
But you're about to give birth.
Are you out of your mind?
Mrs. Wormwood,
And the audience award goes to Leslie Manville, Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. And the Pickle Award goes to Leslie Manville, Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. Congratulations. I believe that is one of the first double ups we've seen. I think it is the first where the Pickle and Audience Awards were simpatico. But we're continuing along now with the Best Comedy and or Musical Film. And the nominees are Brian and Charles, Cha-Cha Real Smooth, Glass Onion, Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, and The Menu. And the Audience Award for Best Comedy and or Musical Film goes to The Menu. And the Pickle Award for Best Comedy and or Musical Film goes to Cha-Cha Real Smooth. Congratulations. We just did the musical category, so let's talk now about the music. Let's set the tone of the piece, if you will. So starting off with the nominees for Best Original Score. And I picked some snippets from the scores. If you're watching this 5 years from now, this may be strike for copyright. You may not be able to hear them. They're all on Spotify. Anyway, the nominees for Best Score are... The Best Original Score Audience Award goes to The Batman. And the Pickle Award goes to Women Talking. Congratulations. And now the nominees for Best Song.
Your favorite fearless hero. Who's your favorite fearless hero?
Hold my hand on my head. I'll be right here on my head. I ain't worried about it right now. Swimming in the floods, dancing on the clouds, feeling kapota like a tikanatu.
Need a new body, I need a new body. I can't shake sleeping.
And the Audience Award. I almost said Pickle Award, but it doesn't matter because it's the same one. It is Not To from RRR that wins the Audience Award. That also will win the Pickle Award. You know what? I should check in with Matt again. It's been a little while. Matt, I'm going to ask him if he's ready. Let's see. Matt, are you ready for your next award?
That's right. Matt Fisto is back to present another award. Our next award comes from a place that's very close to my heart. Worst Film. I think we all know what the nominees of this are going to be. Actually, I'm looking at the list right now, and honestly, this could have all 5 been MCU movies, and should have been, if we're counting the garbage on Disney Plus. But I guess Dylan is too much of a Marvel and Disney shill, to be honest with himself and say these are the worst movies of the year. Instead, he has these other films, which by comparison, I think, masterpieces. Anyway, the nominees for worst film: Jurassic Park Dominion, Marmaduke, MORBIUS, Robert Zemeckis' Pinocchio, Sharp Stick. Now, I don't know how much Marvel and Disney are paying Dylan to keep their movies off of his list here, the worst films list, but I kind of hope I see some of it at least for having to be disingenuous in reading off these nominees, but here we are. The audience award for worst film goes to Disney's Pinocchio by legendary film director Robert Zemeckis. And the Pickle Award winner, Marmaduke. Really, it's MCU films.
Well, as we see, Matt is still not here. It is Matt Fisto. In the spirit of Matt Fisto, I might as well present the best villain next, because that only makes sense. So here are the nominees for best movie villain performance.
Not you! Not Howard! Not Mama! Nobody!
See, I can physically be here. But what you meant to say is you're not allowing me to be here.
Bitch! Your taste and your mind reek of your foul father. You should have joined him in death.
I'm not gonna kill you. Right away. Because the fresher the meat, the better.
And the audience award goes to Stephanie Hsu, Everything Everywhere All at Once. And the Pickle Award goes to Mia Goth in Pearl. Congratulations. The best villain of the year, the best villains of the year. Speaking of villains, a genre that is chock full of villains has some of the most iconic villains of all time. Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers. It is the horror genre. And we had some great villains in horror this year and some great heroes in horror this year. So to present the awards in the horror categories, we have a very familiar face to the channel, Mr. Chadwick Webb from Picture This. Chad, take it away.
Oh my God. Oh my God. They're coming. I only have time. I only have enough time to announce the nominees for Best Horror Actress in a Horror or Sci-Fi Film. And the nominees are...
Oh my God!
I'm worried there may be something real wrong with me, Mitzi. Whenever I see others whose lives come easy, because... truth is, I'm not really a good person.
Come after me. Come after my child. I swear to God, I will kill you.
Did you know that the very first assembly of photographs in sequential order to create a motion picture was a 2-second clip of a black man on a horse?
There is always something to love. Even in a stupid, stupid universe where we have hot dogs for fingers.
And the audience award goes to... Oh my God! Oh my God!
Damn it. He got away from me. And the audience award goes to Michelle Yeoh, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. The Pickle Award goes to, great performance, Mia Goth, Pearl.
Okay. I was able to get away. But I think it's still out there. I'm in a different room this time. Okay, so now I can go over the best actor in a horror or sci-fi film. Oh my God. No, I think it's okay. And the nominees are...
You help me get the monster out of here alive, I can get you the stone.
Yeah, but we spent a lot of money on Yang, man. I'm not gonna... I'll feel bad if he does more for Mika than teach her Chinese fun facts. It was fast. Too fast. Too quiet to be a plane.
In my session,
award goes to Ke Kwan. And the... Oh my god! Oh my god! No! No!
Is this thing on? And the Pickle Award goes to Ke Kwan. Everything, everywhere, all at once.
I don't think I'm gonna make it through this. You found me twice. I think this is it. I think it's game over, man. Game over, man. Okay, I think I might have time enough to give you the nominees for the best horror sci-fi film. Okay, we have The Black Phone. That's one of my favorites. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Definitely one of the more popular ones. Nope. Great Scale. Jordan Peele. Hell yeah. Pearl. Ty West, Coming from Nowhere. Halloween Ends. I know, you heard me right. Halloween Ends. Definitely underrated, am I right? I think so. Oh no, did you guys hear that? Here it goes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Help!
The heck? Chad, what's going on? I heard a bunch of noises. What's going on in here?
Okay. Well, okay. I was gonna check in with Matt, but I think I might have to check in with Chad. You know what? He hasn't announced the winners, so let me just go ahead and announce the winners, and we'll check in with Chad and Matt later. The audience award, for best sci-fi and/or horror film is Everything Everywhere All at Once, and the Pickle Award for best sci-fi and/or horror film, it happens to be both, is Nope. Congratulations to those two films. So now let's continue on with our journey through filmmaking. We've gotten the screenplays, we've gotten some of the music, and now let's add on some of the technical design elements, starting first with the best makeup and hairstyling. The nominations for best makeup and hairstyling are The Batman, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical, The Whale, and X. And the audience award for best makeup and hairstyling goes to Everything Everywhere All at Once. And the Pickle Award goes to The Batman. Congratulations. Now we've gotten the makeup on. Let's put them in a costume. The nominees for best costume design are The Batman, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. And the audience award goes to Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. And the Pickle Award goes to Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. I love the costumes in that film. Moving on next, we have the makeup and hair. We have the costumes. Now we have to put them on a set. We're just going in order. So the nominees for best production design are Avatar, The Way of Water, Babylon, The Fabelmans, Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, and Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical. And the audience award goes to Babylon. And the Pickle Award for best production design goes to Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical. Loved all those sets. Now that we have our sets, now we got our costumes, our makeup, all our actors ready, we have to start filming the thing. So it's time now to get the cameras out and present the award for best cinematography. The nominees are Athena, The Batman, The Fabelmans, Top Gun Maverick, and Nope. And the audience award goes to Top Gun Maverick. And the Pickle Award goes to Top Gun Maverick. Congratulations, Top Gun Maverick. I think this is a good time, since we're talking about Top Gun, to talk about action movies and specifically talk about action sequences. So here are some clips of the nominees for best action sequence.
Let's get it done. Bullseye, holy shit!
And the audience award for Best Action Sequence goes to Maverick Tests the Mission from Top Gun Maverick. And the Pickle Award goes to The Bridge Rescue RRR. Now it's time to award some of the performances in action cinema this year. Again, a stacked category. There were some tough cuts I had to make. Some of the actors from Bullet Train didn't quite make the cut. Some of the actors from Black Panther Wakanda Forever. There was only so many people to nominate, but it was a great year for action performances. So here are the nominees for Best Actor in an Action Film.
You know what happens to you if you go through with this.
I know what happens to everyone else if I don't.
I'm Mullah just a cop. You can bail out anytime! How low you want to go, Rooster? I can go as low as you, sir, and that's saying something.
And the audience award goes to Tom Cruise, Top Gun Maverick. And the Pickle Award goes to Miles Teller, Top Gun Maverick. Moving along now to the Best Actress in an Action Film. The nominees are
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
I got a cop shot. We gotta go. Move your cars. We gotta get him to the hospital. Move. Let me do my job. What are you doing? Go!
You assume the worst in people. Which, well, maybe we're not so different after all.
Sorry. Maui. Nita. I'm not my brother. Nemo will beg me for mercy as I stand and watch as he dies.
And the audience award goes to Angela Bassett, Black Panther Wakanda Forever. She did the thing. And the Pickle Award goes to Zoe Kravitz, The Batman. Now moving on to the big one in this category, the Best Action Film of the Year. The nominees are Ambulance, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Batman, RRR, and Top Gun Maverick. And the audience award goes to RRR. And the Pickle Award goes to Top Gun Maverick. Congratulations. Speaking of action films, I mean, action films would not be complete without their visual effects. So we filmed the thing. Now we got to start editing the thing. And that starts with putting on some pretty fantastic visual effects. The nominees for Best Visual Effects are Avatar: The Way of Water, The Batman, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Nope, and Top Gun Maverick. And the audience award goes to Avatar: The Way of Water. And the Pickle Award goes to Avatar: The Way of Water. Congratulations. Now that we've done our visual effects, let's add some sound effects to those. Sound effects and sound mixing we're putting together in one category we like to call Best Sound. And the nominees are Avatar: The Way of Water, The Batman, Mad God, Nope, and Top Gun Maverick. And the audience award goes to Top Gun Maverick. And the Pickle Award goes to Nope. Congratulations. We just talked about visuals and sound, so why don't we go to a category that is all about the visuals? It's about a lot of other things too, but it is primarily a visual medium, and that is animation. Animation this year has been so unique, from stuff that is stop motion, from films that have been passion projects for so long, to films that are great continuations of franchises, to brand new films that we didn't think we needed, because they're just mere little 10-minute shorts on YouTube, but then end up being these masterpieces. These are some great animated films. And to present the animated film categories, I have a friend of mine from Recipe for Reality. It is everyone's favorite cook in the kitchen, Zach Love. Take it away, Zach.
Hello, All you Dyl Pickle Movie Network aficionados, it is your favorite cook from the kitchen, the recipe from reality, chef himself, Zach Love, here excited to bring you yet another year's worth of Pickle Award winners, audience winners, and the Pickle Award recipients. And I'm very excited to be here doing some really wonderful animated features. Here we go. So, your nominees for Best Voice Actor in an Animated Feature are...
But I am feeling great, strong, like a bull, you know? Now, do you know a good place to get some gazpacho?
It was a great time and place to be a kid. Living in the Houston area in the late 60s, and especially near NASA.
Pinocchio, you shouldn't lie to me. I am your papa.
Pinocchio was dead. That much was apparent to any astute observer.
Little Jack Horner didn't have any magic. He was a pathetic, buttered baker's boy.
And your audience award goes to Antonio Banderas in Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. And the Pickle Award goes to Argus Filch and Walter Frey himself, David Bradley in Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Let's give it up for our winners, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are going into Best Voice Actress in an Animated Feature. And winning both your Audience Award and Pickle Award, respectively, Jenny Slate in Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. Money please, indeed. And then last but not least, our Best Animated Feature category. The nominees are Apollo 10.5, A Space-Age Childhood, Mad God, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, and Turning Red. And once again, your animated film, both the Audience Award and the Pickle Award, goes to Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. Absolutely phenomenal. Guys, welcome to another year's worth of really, really great film. Dylan, thank you as always for having us amazing hosts on your amazing shows. And here's to another year of absolutely amazing and incredible Dyl Pickle Movie Network exciting projects and moments. Have a great night. Enjoy the Oscars, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you, Zach. And now moving on to one of my personal favorite categories this year. So many great nominees in the category of film editing. Editing is so important in just wrapping up the film after you've done all the elements of design, now having to put it together and find the final cut to present to audiences. The award for Best Film Editing, the nominations are Avatar: The Way of Water, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, RRR, and Top Gun: Maverick. And the Audience Award goes to Everything Everywhere All at Once. And the Pickle Award goes to Everything Everywhere All at Once. What a great category that was. So now I think it's time to get into the acting categories. We've had some actors from horror, sci-fi, action, comedy, musical, but let's get to the overall best acting performances of the year, starting with the youngest of them all, the category for Best Young Performer. And these are 5 really gifted performers that I cannot wait to see grow. We've seen some great performances both on film and television. If anyone's watching The Last of Us, you know what I mean? Some of these kids are bringing it. So here are the nominees for Best Young Performer.
Do you think he would be a good sitter for you?
I do not do well with sitters. But I think it might be a bit different with Andrew.
Even though we're not actually in the same place and we're not actually together, we kind of are in a way, you know?
Si tu dois partir, tu veux aller où? Premier pays. Tu peux choisir.
You want me to feel like I wanted you to be nice to me for 5 minutes? Or I did it to make my movie better. I don't know why.
I feel like, I don't know, maybe there's some weird, fucked up reason why I made it and other people didn't. None of us should have died.
And the Audience Award goes to Jenna Ortega, The Fallout. And the Pickle Award goes to Gabriel LaBelle, The Fablemans. Congratulations. Now, next up, I have the supporting actor, and that was a category that Matt was going to present, but it looks like Matt Fisto has taken over. But I didn't prepare it, so I'm going to have to let Matt Fisto present this next award for Best Supporting Actor. I don't know how this is going to go, but Matt Fisto, take it away.
And finally, I'm going to present Best Supporting Actor. After this, you can turn off the Pickle Awards, as there will be no more Matt Fisto, and I don't blame you. You probably don't want to stick around for the rest of these, because there was one attraction, and you've seen him. The nominees for Best Supporting Actor are...
It'll cheer her up watching this. It's something we can Her do. mom just died. How is that going to cheer her up?
Because you made it for her.
But you didn't say anything to me. You didn't do anything to me.
Well, that's what I was thinking, like.
I just don't like you no more.
But I'm not here to think. I'm here to take the minutes of your meeting.
Oh, God. This guy has dominated award season. It's not even a surprise at this point. Why even announce that he's going to do... Listen, he was a third-rate actor when he was a... Nope, Matt's back. I'm not going to let him talk about this precious angel person who we all love and have always loved and are loving again. He's just too precious, and no, I'm not going to allow that. I'll allow him to say what he wants about movies. We all don't take him seriously, but no, he can't say this about him. Yeah, the winner of both the Audience and Pickle Awards is Ke Huy Quan for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Well deserved. I'm so glad he had his comeback. I'm sorry for what you just had to go through with the other guy.
And there you have it. Matt is back, and I just got a text from Chad. Chad is also back. We're all good, and we're here talking about the last 6 awards. Starting off here with Best Supporting Actress. The nominees are...
Where are you going?
She knows Annika.
No, stay on the DA.
I told you I'm looking for my friend. Where's Annika?
Out of my face. I don't know you.
Yeah, but you know her. Who took her? What have you heard? Is she okay?
Hey, look at you. The oil will catch you, hang you by your feet and cut your throats. Use your feet and walk.
This is about the system protecting abusers. I want you to take these. And I want you to use them.
I direct, write, produce, act. I do a little singing on the side. Motorcycles, baby. Look, I make a mean grilled cheese. If you're looking for crafty, just holler at me.
Sammy, you do what your heart says you have to. So you don't owe anyone your life. Not even me.
And the Audience Award for Best Supporting Actress goes to Keke Palmer in Nope. And the Pickle Award for Best Supporting Actress goes to Michelle Williams, The Fablemans. Congratulations. Moving on now to Best Actor. Best Actor. Great acting performances this year, and I tried to pick the best clips, but there were so many clips to choose. The nominees for Best Actor are...
Tell me what I've done to you. And if I said something to you, maybe I said something when I was drunk and I've forgotten it, but I don't think I said something when I was drunk and I've forgotten it. But if I did, then tell me what it was. And I'll say sorry for that too, Colin.
I need to know that I have done one thing right with my life.
You are the biggest jerk I've ever met. In my entire life, I have a monkey at home that's smarter than you! You dumb, anti-Semitic asshole! So what's your sister's name?
Sophie.
Oh, nice.
I'm her dad, though, actually.
And the Audience Award for Best Actor goes to Brendan Fraser, The Whale. And the Pickle Award goes to Gabriel LaBelle, The Fablemans. That is his 3rd award of the night after Best Young Actor, Best Actor, and of course, Best Kiss. Congratulations, Gabriel LaBelle, 3-time Pickle Award winner. Moving on now to the toughest category of the night, if I'm being completely honest, and that is Best Actress. I wish I could make it a 5-way tie. I wish I could make it an 8-way tie. There were so many snubs in this category, but ultimately, These are the 5 women that I have nominated. 5 badass, amazing performers for Best Actress. Here are the nominees.
Is the essential piece of interpretation. You cannot start without me. See, I start the clock.
This picture is of my son after Mississippi sent him back to Chicago dead.
Nobody has to know. I can fix things. It can be our secret, Mitzi.
I did not have an easy life. I want to be with the others. I want to fight for my king.
你唔中意，唔接受，都唔緊要，因為呢個就係我。
And the audience award for Best Actress goes to Michelle Yeoh, Everything Everywhere All at Once. And the Pickle Award for Best Actress goes to Danielle Deadwyler, Till. Such a phenomenal performance. I know the Oscars didn't nominate it, but I nominated it, and I actually think it's the best performance a woman has given all year. Please go check out that film. Please, please, please go check out that film. Not just for her performance. It's a great film. Sorry, end of rant. Now we've tackled all the separate acting categories, but I think what's most important in acting is not your solo work, but how you work with others, how you work in a space with other performers also giving their all, and just how the work of an ensemble complements the piece. So tripping over my words, the nominees for Best Acting Ensemble. The nominees are Bullet Train, The Fabelmans, Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, The Woman King, and Women Talking. And the audience award for Best Cast Acting Ensemble is the cast of Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery. Congratulations. And the Pickle Award goes to the cast of Women Talking. Congratulations. If you were wondering, where are all those women in the supporting actress category? It's because they are just so phenomenal as an ensemble. You can't really separate one from the bunch. They're all so amazing, also deserving of that award. So amazed by the performances in that film. We got 2 more, guys. We got 2 more. 2 more. We've gone through all the categories. We got 2 more. Next up, a big one. Best Director. The nominees for Best Director are James Cameron, Avatar, The Way of Water, Todd Field, Tar, Jordan Peele, Nope, Steven Spielberg, The Fabelmans, and Charlotte Wells, After Sun. And the audience award goes to Steven Spielberg, The Fabelmans, and the Pickle Award goes to Steven Spielberg, The Fabelmans. And now we get to Best Picture. And of course, just like last year, I have to start by saying, after hundreds of votes, we had a tie. And not just a tie like last year. Last year, Coda and Dune tied, and we went to a tiebreaker, and Dune won. I believe Dune won. This year, we had a 4-way tie. A 4-way tie between 4 films, 4 worthy films. Obviously, all 10 of these are worthy, but we did have a tie. So we had to do basically a runoff vote on Twitter, and it tied again. So then we took the top 2 of that poll, and then we finally have a winner. So just to let you know, this went through multiple rounds of voting because it is hard to pinpoint a Best Picture of the year. That's why I've nominated 10 films. These are my top 10 films of the year. The nominees for Best Picture are After Sun, Avatar, The Way of Water, The Batman, Cha-Cha Real Smooth, The Fabelmans, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, Nope, Tar, and Top Gun Maverick. And after multiple rounds of voting, the audience award goes to Top Gun Maverick. Congratulations. And my personal favorite film of the year, the Pickle Award for Best Picture, goes to The Fabelmans. Congratulations. That is my favorite film of 2022 in a stacked year. This was an incredible year for cinema. There we go. That's the awards. I don't have any big closing number, no big closing speech, no more digs at Pinocchio, either version. I love the Guillermo del Toro version. The animation's so stunning. The Zemeckis version, good for a laugh. That's all I have to say. thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for subscribing during the subathon and continuing to grow this channel and watching live now and watching the concert beforehand and watching these films to vote for the audience award. I had people telling me, I'm going to vote soon, but I got to go watch Women Talking, or I got to go watch After Sun, or go watch Cha-Cha Real Smooth. And I encourage you, if you haven't seen these movies, especially the 10 I nominated for Best Picture, those are the 10 I recommend to anyone. Please go check them out, especially the smaller ones, like no one's really seen Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris or Cha-Cha Real Smooth, or even After Sun hasn't found a huge audience outside the critics community. So please go see these films. They're such great works from such great men, women, humans, even animals. EO, Banshees of Inisherin. Support your animals, support your whales, support your donkeys. Everyone, have a great night and take care of yourselves. I will see you next week with regular programming as scheduled. We're talking about the Oscars. We got an episode of Picture This about the Oscars. And then we'll be doing Marvelous Movie Mondays. We're getting back into Daredevil soon. It's going to be a fun time. We're full swing with Survivor and Recipe for Reality. Framework, we're going to be talking about Dungeons and Dragons real soon. It's going to be such a jam-packed end of March, and I can't wait for you to enjoy the ride. No other announcements from me. Thank you guys so much. Thank you all for chatting along, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.